Get that sheep out of that bleeding garden. There's sheep everywhere. I never seen anything like it. Worse than Smithfield markets. Now, it was market day in Dublin Town and the sheep were milling round. And there was people from the County Cork and some from the County Down. Visitors from around the world who spoke in foreign tongues. Cardinals and Bishops and a bunch of hairy nuns. Now Ryanair had package deals for the long weekend. Herded sheep are driven and prodded into their respective pens. Spanish pilgrims and Portuguese praying on their knees. Nomine Patri Spirito Sancto. Italians flagellating themselves from the Holy See. Now there were wild times back in the 60s and the 70s. People hallucinating on vodka and Bacardi, Guinness, hashish and LSD. But the strangest sight that I've ever seen is 500,000 sheep playing with their rosary beads and marching up the street. Now there were horses, pigs and cattle, ducks waiting to be plucked, a herd of Kerry mountain goats and chickens to be stuffed. Vans selling fish and chips and steak and kidney pies, rosary beads and scapulars to the altar boys. That's right. Now boys, oh boys, the Wicklow collies drove their sheep snapping at their heels, past the Guinness brewery and up along the quays, where they brew that mother's milk that stole away my youth. Guilt and shame washed down the drain, and that's the bloody truth. Across the old Sarsfield Bridge up to the Phoenix Park, where the lonely and the homeless, they sleep in tents after dark. Higgins eats his oysters beside the flickering flame, the Galway oyster. The traitor, he signed the eviction bill on Christmas Day. Never forget, the traitor signed the eviction bill on Christmas Day. Now, before I get communion, I better get confession. Because I've had immoral thoughts and woke up with a big, well, you know yourself. Father, can you save my soul before it is too late? Then he asked if I was single and would I like a date. Now there's wall-to-wall politicians bleating and mixing with the sheep. In the land of saints and scholars, where the paedophiles walk free. Now despite all the evidence, my friends, the sheep, they're deaf and blind. And the priest winks at the altar boy, and the Pope, he drinks the wine. Yes, despite all the evidence, my friends, right before their eyes, the sheep, they follow blindly, living in denial. They are impervious to deceit, lies, cries, money, laundering and crimes. Take communion from the paedophile's hand and pay their wages by donations. Bless and absolve themselves, light a candle, beat their craw and do the stations. Now the clergy, they clap their hands with joy. 500,000 sheep that are both deaf and blind. Yes, my friends, little Bo Peep lost their sheep, but the Pope, Cardinals, priests and bishops found them. Lambs to the slaughter, my friends. Lambs to the slaughter. Nomine Patri ex Filio Sanctum, et cum Spiritu Tuo, Dominus Obisco. Who ate the biscuits? Sheep. That's what they are.